So this man, his name's Antoine. And one night, Antoine is rushed into the emergency room. He's in pain and he's bleeding. He has huge bite marks on him, mostly his arm and leg. And he tells them that he got attacked by a pit bull. But the doctors, they start examining his wounds and they get suspicious. 'Cause these bite marks are awfully big to be coming from a pit bull. So then what the hell attacked him? Now around this time, police, they get an anonymous tip telling them that a wild animal must be on the loose in the city because they believe it had bit someone. And then they give the police the address to this apartment in Harlem. So police, they go to this apartment to investigate. And they can't get in. But oddly, they can hear something inside growling through the front door. And they're like, what the f*** is in here? So they go to the neighbor's place and they get a drill and they drill tiny holes in the wall so that they can see into this apartment. And then they stick a camera through that hole and that's when they see a 400-pound Siberian tiger just chilling in this New York apartment. So, how did this tiger get there? Well, let's go back to Antoine. Antoine is 31, he's a part-time taxi driver, and he really loves animals. In fact, he loves animals so much that one day he illegally buys a lion cub and a tiger cub from an exotic animal trainer in Minnesota. And then he brings them back to New York to live with him in his public housing apartment in Harlem. Now, in this apartment, Antoine already has a 5-foot-long caiman living there with him, named Al. And so I guess he also now has a lion and a tiger. What could possibly go wrong? Now, the lion was apparently sick when Antoine bought him, so he doesn't live very long in the apartment before he, unfortunately, passes away. But the tiger cub, he doesn't die. In fact, Antoine raises him there in that apartment, and he names him Ming. And he gives Ming his own room, and he builds him a sandbox to play in. He bottle feeds him until he can graduate to solid food, and they become best friends. And then 3 years go by, and Ming is no longer a cub. He's now a 400-pound, fully grown Siberian tiger. And he's still living in this public housing Harlem apartment with Antoine and Al. And he's so big, Antoine is allegedly feeding him 20 pounds of chicken a day. 'Cause yeah, tigers eat a lot. Now you would think this would go horribly wrong. Like a man and a huge tiger secretly living in an apartment together? But no, so far it all seems to be going fine. Until...